Let's ride.
Hey, we are taste testing, cheap versus expensive wines, and our palates are notably very refined. That's what everyone in the comments likes to say. We even brought out a real wine somm to confirm what we already know about our talented taste buds.
Did you say somm because you're scared to pronounce the whole word?
No. Sommelier.
I feel like that was
Pretty good.
Who are you?
My name's Tyler. I work at Paw in Tampa. I've been running their wine program for about 6 years for the whole group. We have about 320 bottles of wine there. And this is going to be an enjoyable tasting day.
Is it a secret what you told us earlier about your star that you
No,
have acquired?
not at all. So this year we were lucky enough, not only on the wine end, but for full beverage, that we were fortunate to win a Michelin Award for cocktails for the state of Florida for 2025. So we're all extremely grateful, the whole team, super excited about that. And it just adds to the fun because everything is taste. You know, everybody's got their own palate. Everybody's tasted different things. So if I say something like cedar, like if you even know what that taste profile is like.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I often eat trees.
A Michelin
Absolutely.
star is easy to get compared to the approval from old Charles the Scrooge here when it comes to
hard to
wine.
impress. And the first time we met Tyler was at dinner, and we looked like fools because we asked him for the bottle with George Washington on it. It
yeah.
wasn't even George Washington on the bottle, we later realized.
Oh wait, the one that we tried?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
good.
Tyler who we
Oh.
said, hey, this is stupid. But how's
that's
the one
awesome.
with George Washington on it? And he was like, that's not George Washington, and it's good.
They just had all the same hairstyles back then, so like, there's no differentiating any of them.
Oh yeah, they're all red wines, by the way, which happens to be my least favorite.
Even better.
There's only two choices. You see the tip of that bottle?
Yeah, I can see the cedar coloration.
Did we say what the game is?
Oh yeah, it's cheap versus expensive. Each one we will.
Thank
I'm
you.
assuming. Are we together? Or
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
probably.
kind of you guys just against
we
the
are
world.
going to try to guess around the price. It's like Price is Right, basically, except not at all. No,
Wine always needs a little bit of oxygen. That's why when you open it, you put it in a decanter. All wine benefits from oxygen. So this not only does it make you look a little more pretentious and like you know what you're doing, but it puts oxygen in the wine.
He's getting like a really good vortex.
Loosen your wrist a little bit.
Yeah.
Loosen the wrist. There you go. There you go.
flick of the wrist.
That mine feels a little more chaotic than yours.
You don't want to move your wrist as much as your hand.
There you go.
Danny set you
Yeah,
up.
no, I did. I messed up.
And then is the next. I think I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I go here.
You can.
No. It's lips, then nose, right? You go like that.
Yeah, well, that's the topper part. So everybody, because a lot of your smell comes from your taste. So when you're breathing in, you're picking it up on your actual palate. But people put their nose in, but people put their nose above, and that'll actually tell you like if a wine is more aromatic or not. So that's where if you're blind tasting and you're trying to figure out, hey, is this wine very aromatic? You could smell it.
Would you
From
say this
here.
one is not very aromatic?
I would put it in like the medium category.
Okay.
Because you gotta put your nose in to really get the.
Yeah, it's not jumping
aroma.
out at me.
Yeah.
It's not jumping out. So cheers.
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 Ah, yes. That is some fine ass. Yeah, yes. That's exactly what I
Watch that be the really expensive one.
imagine.
How it starts the day.
Oh, wow. That's
Are
exactly.
you picking up any notes of things?
There's the terroir.
Excellent word.
Yes, the vicissitudes. Of course.
That's wine.
So,
Red wine.
This is gonna be so tough.
I do pick up on an oakiness to it. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes. That's the barrel.
How did you know that?
Well, you can kind of taste like woody is the wrong word, obviously, but you can taste something more like less fruity and more masculine to it. It's a very it's
earthy.
It's a meaty wine.
Yeah, it's a meaty wine.
Yeah, that's a dude in there.
This is a boy wine. I agree. Earthy,
Yeah.
probably Italian. He gave me nothing in that face.
I'm
That
supposed to
man
be
was-
as poker face as
That was
possible. I'm gonna
impressive.
give it away if I do.
So this is a stronger wine for sure. Like, I think this is probably in like the medium range. I don't know if you feel the same.
Medium
Matt.
strength or medium price?
Medium price.
I was thinking the same thing. I think it's 3 digits.
Yeah, I don't think we're in 4 digits yet, but I do think this is on like the upper echelon. So like, I've had barefoot wine a handful of times.
Yep.
There's like no alcohol in there. It's basically like fucking cranberry
It's
juice.
juice.
Yeah.
100%.
This is definitely more alcoholic, so I think it's probably like a higher tier. I would go somewhere in like the 300 to 500 ballpark.
I was coming in at like 250. So you want to say 3?
Yeah, we can just meet in the middle at 3.
All right.
I think we did a good job.
I think we're spot on.
I'm just gonna tell you.
I think it's from Italy.
Yeah.
He gave me a little crack of the lip there. I think I got it.
My favorite part is like, yes, oak is a good indicator, but you'll find, like, is it more of a tip? You'll find oak, most near to all red wine sees oak.
Oh,
So that
You're right. It's
Okay.
in there.
you're right. So then it's how much oak and how the oak is integrated when you see it.
is there a reason why for red wine it's always
Oak, it needs oak is porous, so it allows oxygen in.
Okay.
So like if you use stainless steel, which a lot of people do for white wines, it keeps it crisp. When you use oak, it allows oxygen, which softens the wine, which over time it needs. There's high tannins in it. You get that grip. I like to call it like teeth sweaters, which is how I learned. I know it's the funniest thing, but if you think about it, it like coats your teeth like a sensation, and that's tannin, which
Okay.
comes from oak and comes from the skin and the pits of the grapes.
Gotcha.
You guys ready for the
You
review?
guys feel like
ready.
you got your teeth sweaters on?
300.
Oh yeah, my teeth are warm.
300.
300.
So wine number
Oh
one.
god. Oh god.
No, I feel confident.
Yeah.
We gotta.
We
gotta
are
stay strong.
we are not in Italy.
Not in Italy.
We are not in Italy.
Oh, that's a Tampa brew.
So so this is Napa Valley Cabernet.
The Italy
It's
of the U.S.
Post and Bean, which is made by the Farniente family. They are big production. They also make Nickel and Nickel, a lot of names that everybody knows. 2022 vintage,
good.
predominantly 100% cab. It comes in about $50.
Shit!
You should be
He's gonna
selling
fix
it
the
for
label
more
that way.
Post and Bean. That's a steal.
Yeah, you're giving away
Yeah.
the value.
It's a good value wine for the price point as well.
That's
50 is a good realm, so I always like to put it in restaurant terms so people know. Like most restaurants mark their wines up 2 times to 3 times that markup. So you'll see this for 100 to 150 at a restaurant.
Okay, so then like
Oh.
restaurant prices we were closer.
We're in restaurant pricing.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going not wholesale. We're going retail
yeah,
pricing.
yeah,
Correct.
right. That's on us. We just didn't calibrate our scales
Yeah.
correctly.
No, we get it now. I think we're really getting it. I used a word like terroir. He
Yeah.
was impressed.
Yep.
Huge buzzword. One thing I also want to give you is like a hint is old world is anything in Europe. And that's just like the summary. If it's in Europe, it's old world, and if it's outside of Europe, which is everywhere else, it's new world.
Okay.
So new world tends to be a little more fruit forward, where old world is more of your terroir driven.
So
Earthy.
there's my problem. Is that's the one thing I knew about wine, and I tasted that. I was like, it's earthy. It's going to be Europe.
Yeah.
So this is not a good showing for the rest of this video.
When you go to like new world a little bit, the warmer climate gives higher alcohol. So that's where you were right on.
Okay.
It's a little burny, it's higher alcohol.
Gotcha.
Where like in Europe, it's colder climate predominantly,
Yep.
and they keep higher acid, less fruit.
Does
That's a tip.
color matter at all? Like that one was a little like I don't know, more see-through
Yeah,
almost. Does
yeah.
that mean anything?
Not for price particularly. I would always say like it can. Color indicates age more so than anything else. So that one was very red and like vibrant color.
Yep.
So you would consider it youthful.
I feel like he's laid all the cheat codes on the
I
table.
think
for
I-
I'm
us.
giving you the most.
There's no way there's a wine cheaper than that. I'm going to tell
Oh,
you
there's
right
got to
now.
be. I know for a fact that Chelsea has said $2 Chuck because she was talking about how $2 Chuck is now $4.50.
Okay.
$4.49.
$4.49. Sorry. Thank
$4.49
you.
shitty wine.
Now.
Damn. Buckflation's getting us all immediately noticing the color. Very dark.
Yeah, it's like
Very
it's
dark.
rust colored.
I'd say rust.
Hmm.
Yes. It's speaking to me.
What's she saying? Oh, my brain just knew this one's a she.
Yeah.
It's like chicken sexters in Japan. They don't know why they can guess the sex of chickens.
Is it only in Japan?
Fucking
That's where it kind of you've never heard this?
chicken sexers?
Yeah,
you must
so-
have watched something about it recently because you mentioned that like 5 times
Did I
in the
bring
last
it up
like 3
recently?
days.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. I don't know. Maybe I mentioned it once, so now it's in my head. But chicken sexers in Japan, the only way to learn is you have one of the older chicken sexers basically tell you right or wrong, and you do it for months at a time, and it's
Okay.
all gut feeling. There is no scientific way to know except their gut, and they can get it right 99% of the time.
Okay.
A little more aromatic.
I was thinking a little less,
Little
actually.
less.
Yeah.
Maybe my nose is improving.
Yeah, maybe you're adjusting.
I would have called it upper end of medium.
Mm.
We call that medium plus.
Medium, is that true?
Yeah, it is.
All
actually.
right. See, medium.
I wouldn't give you false terms. I don't want
I
you
appreciate it.
going out in the world. You know.
I'm feeling like I may be a gut-driven song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be it. I go off empirical data. How do you do? Gotta say hello to it. Much less alcohol in that. That tastes like barefoot wine. that has to be trashed here, right? Like when Jesus invented wine, I bet it tasted nothing like this. I bet this is that phony baloney government cheese of wine.
You know what's crazy? I was in the exact opposite direction.
That's crazy to me. Why?
Let me put it back in my mouth real quick.
All right, I'll do the same.
Remember yesterday.
Oh, good shit.
Fight back a little bit.
Coating all 10,000 taste buds.
Putting the
sweaters.
sweaters on, yeah.
Yeah, putting sweaters on.
There's no alcohol in this, which tells me it's like
Or
a dog shit.
it's really good, so you don't taste the alcohol as much.
But
It's almost like he also just told you what could impact that, like not even 5 minutes ago.
yeah, but
Do you remember what he said?
not in regards to price, just in regards to region. So like
Yeah.
in our climate, this would indicate this is not from the new world. This would be an old world wine.
Charlie's paying attention. I'm so
Yeah,
proud of
I
you,
know,
Charlie.
but I would think old world, just
Means-
based on logistics,
means
is more
more
expensive.
money.
Yeah, it's got to get to the U.S. for us to buy it.
But old world could maybe mean old prices.
That's true.
That-
4 shillings.
There's also conversion rates to think
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
See, now this is going to be like a really good baseline going forward about alcoholic versus less alcoholic and what it means for price. Because this is very clearly less alcoholic. Does that mean that it's more or less expensive? To me, it means less.
Those don't. I feel like I'm giving too many tips.
They don't factor in that much.
Not always.
Okay.
So alcohol isn't always a perfect indicator of price, which is fun, and neither is Old World versus New World. Both the Old World has bottles of wine worth thousands of dollars, and the New World has bottles of wine worth thousands of dollars. So just to make it even harder for
Yeah,
you guys.
All right, I have one other thing to go off of, and this is, I'm metagaming this.
Okay.
Would you consider that sediment in the wine?
I personally
He
wouldn't.
checked his to look, which tells me there shouldn't be sediment in here.
Oh, it was a bait.
I got him.
We got the song.
Yeah. It's a perfect bait.
We pranked him.
I was like, I thought I separated sentiment.
My gut tells me this would be a cheaper wine, but I
Let's
don't
go
know
with
for
your
sure.
gut. If this was chickens, we'd go with mine. This is wine, we go with yours.
What range do you want to look
Are
at?
you thinking cheap to the point that it's even less than the last one?
I would just say a sub 100.
Okay. You want to go in at 70?
Yeah, we can come in at
Hedge the bet?
Yeah, we can hedge the bet. at
Retail
70.
or wholesale?
That would be retail, so it'd be marked up to probably like $2,000.
All right.
Oh
So-
yeah, all of these are based retail,
Yep.
and they do mark up a little bit, but
Okay.
not like restaurant. I know restaurant costs a little bit different, but
That's just in store.
if you were to go to a wine shop and buy this bottle of wine, what made you think initially that this was more expensive?
More expensive? I was thinking the color, and I don't know, the flavor is just deeper. I just feel like there's more depth to it, but you felt like there was less depth to it.
It's a better flavor, but I think what I've learned about red wine is the shittier it tastes, the more expensive it is.
And you liked this one.
Yes, which means it has to be bad, like price-wise.
Huh. All right, let's just
All
lock
right,
in
let's-
70.
yeah, let's see.
With it, look, data points on one does nobody any good. It could be a fluke. We need
Yeah.
2 data points, and then we're off to the races.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's why we didn't.
I can already tell you from the top of the bottle, this shit's expensive.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
There's no way that label's going all the way up if it's 70. Oh, wait, I could be wrong.
So this is by Gaia, Angelo Gaia originally, and this is their Darmagi, which is a single vineyard Cabernet, 2019 from the Longate, and
Okay.
it's about $450.
450. All right. If we flipped our 2 guesses,
So
we're-
your taste is actually correlating to high quality wine.
Okay. Now we
All
know.
right, we've
And
got-
that's the data point we needed.
You know, last time we drank wine, we weren't 30 yet.
That's right.
We had no idea.
I was still just a 29-year-old boy.
Exactly. The taste buds have changed.
One thing kind of cool about this is Guy, as a wine region, Angelo Guy was the first one in pretty much the Nebbiolo world, and Barbaresco and Barolo to put Nebbiolo on the map, which the Darmangi actually just means, it has a terminology to like, his grandfather was upset about it, and he said, "What a shame." So this almost directly correlates to "what a shame." His son ripped up all the Nebbiolo grapes and planted Cabernet. So this is 100% Cabernet. And because his grandfather told him that he was like, "What a shame, you're ripping up these original grapes and planting something else," he named the wine after his grandfather's
That's
quote.
cute. That's so cool.
And now it's a bottle of wine worth $4.50.
Wow.
So, I mean, in the realm of like wine, he was a success
Yep.
by ripping those grapes up and planting something
That's
else.
really cool.
That is very cool, actually. And now we also know that if the wine tastes better, it's more expensive. and now we know. Who could have seen that coming?
I feel like we're dialing in.
Yep. I think now we got all the data points we need.
Yep.
Should have brought a towel so we could feel as fancy as possible. No drip. Paper towel would make it the equal amount of not fancy.
Immediately the color blood red.
Yes. Very dark.
Very dark. This one's less aromatic.
Less aromatic.
Do you think more?
I haven't tried yet.
Then wine 1 or 2?
Than the last one. Yeah. To me, that smells less aromatic than the last one. What about you?
You see this swirl?
I agree.
I think
really
we getting
getting
it.
it now.
Yeah, we
Oh,
getting
yeah.
it.
Is there
You
a
guys
way
are
you're
close, yeah.
supposed to hold the glass? I always grab mine like this.
So there is a reason why you don't do that.
Okay, that's perfect. I never do that.
Wine, always perfect temperature for wine, especially red when you serve it, 55, 60 degrees.
I'm gonna warm it up.
And yep, so the reason why, this is base, the stems to hold. If you hold here, you're warming the wine. So especially with white wine, you don't want to hold it by the bulb, unless the wine's too cold. Then you would actually use it to warm the wine up. But your hand will transfer heat.
So immediately wrong.
Well, unless you think it's too cold. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you like warm wine.
Whoa, that's really different.
That is a very different flavor.
Yeah.
I'd argue it's closer to the first one than the second one.
I would argue the same. Ooh,
Probably a New World wine because it's pretty alcoholic.
heavy teeth sweaters on this.
Yeah. Heavy cream, for sure.
Very cream forward.
very cream facing.
This is like berries and cream.
You're going to look for taste, availability. If a barrel's been used multiple times, that price of that barrel goes down. It puts out less oak.
This oak feels like it's been passed around. If you like, am I crazy to think that? This feels like a well-worn oak.
A very a floozy oak, if you will. These aren't all cabs, are they?
No.
I was
Short
gonna say-
answer, no.
Okay.
But I did keep them in the realm of, like we said, full-bodied reds.
Is a Merlot a full-bodied red?
It would fall into the category.
This I don't know why. Gut sexting.
I don't know enough about.
What do you guys
that.
think about drinkability here? Like how...
It's not as smooth as the last one. I think it's more dry. It's more alcoholic. I just don't know if that necessarily means it's more expensive. So how do we price this one?
Carefully. I don't know. So
Okay.
That's that. Yeah. This is me giving more and more tips as we go along.
think
You guys are
we
going
need
to be
them.
pros by the end. But it's how long do you taste the wine? So
Forever.
finishing is really important here, and how long of a finish the wine is. Like, do you taste it for 30 seconds? Do you taste it for a minute? Or does it eventually kind of fall away like water?
Yeah, I think it's very ephemeral. Like, I don't think that it doesn't stick around saying hello for very long.
I'm testing right now.
Counting?
I am. And you would say the longer it stays, the more expensive?
I would think so because
I would
then you
think
get,
so, too.
Yeah, you get.
I still have it. It's still here.
So because you get more bang for your buck, is that why?
I think it just I feel like right. It means it'd be high quality.
You could swallow it though, because the flavor should stay regardless.
Maybe I just am tasting wine, but I feel like it's still there.
Okay, so we disagree. Because for me, it goes away very quickly.
You can give two separate answers. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I
Yeah.
would think this is like somewhere in the lower range of things, but now I've said that for 2 in a row.
That's the hard part. I think
Yeah.
we think all wine's cheap. I'm back in the 250 to 300.
I was gonna go like low hundreds, I would say.
You want to go? What about like a 175? Or is that too high?
I'd be fine with a 175. I just don't think that's. It doesn't last that long.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is probably a new world wine, just based off the alcohol content.
I have one more monkey wrench.
Hmm.
I have little dustings of cork in mine.
Okay.
Does that
Failure
mean...
on my part.
No, I asked him for it. I asked him for it. Does that mean it's an older cork that's more brittle, or a newer, cheap cork?
That's a banger idea. This is a $4,000 bottle of wine. That cork is ancient. That's using sheepskin.
Gross.
I don't know.
I truly don't know.
My gut would tell me it's on the lower end of things.
All right,
It's-
let's go.
I think it's closer to the first one than it is the second one, and that's the only thing I'm really basing it on.
All right, let's go with the one. Let's go 160 on the nose. 160.
Okay.
160.
160.
Good.
Charlie's like, oh, it's like the $50 bottle. And
No,
that's
wait.
like, oh, like 160
Well,
bucks.
no,
It's
because
fine.
the second one was 400, right?
Yeah, it's like
Well,
Yeah,
$450.
So
first
we're-
one was 50.
we're closer to the first than the
450.
second.
Yeah.
We started. We built the scale out
Yeah.
almost more so.
Do you like the 160-ish range?
I'm very
All right.
I'm very comfortable with
Let's
the
go there.
160.
All right.
Do you like the wine? What do you think?
I like the previous one more.
I do
Yeah.
too.
But I like this more than the first one. So
Gotcha.
I think
Yeah,
it should be more
I'm in
expensive
same
than the
boat.
first.
That's a great way to do it.
You
Let's
guys,
go to our taste.
you guys have done this before.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
You're
Are
doing
we on
well.
Something?
You're onto a little
We're
bit of
doing
something.
well. Nobody's ever told us that before.
Yeah, wait a second.
So this is Camus,
Okay.
which I brought because it's one of the most recognizable familiarity in Napa Valley for wines. The production on this wine is
Napa Valley
insane.
again.
And Camus comes in retail market for about $80 to $90,
I should have gone lower with you, but
Okay,
hey,
it's okay,
we
it's okay.
did it.
which is good. So if you're on restaurant costs, we're looking at about $200.
I gotta stop
What's in
thinking
the
in
row?
restaurant.
It's okay.
costs.
It's okay. I was in
Yeah.
retail. You were in restaurant.
Right.
Sorry.
That's
So the
my
fun
bad.
part about Camus is like as a somm, I just had to bring it out because we hate this wine. It's probably like 70 grams of sugar per. I don't know that. That's not a quote. Camus don't like sue
Allegedly.
us. Yeah, allegedly high sugar content, which makes this like it's 100% Cabernet, less dry than the last wine, less dry than the first wine, and more like sweetness. Like it has this like bacon spice and kind of a sweet characteristic to it, which this is people's when they get into cab, they move here.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, so that was by far our best showing, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like we said, we get 2 data points.
Yep.
Yeah.
We step up from there.
You knew that it was in between the two. That is a growth if I've ever seen it. Yeah, I mean, no one can argue in the end of it that Camus is the production is insane. The price point is huge, like $80 bottles of wine that they probably sell as much of this as any wine from Napa Valley, maybe more. Other than like the cheap $10 bottles, if you're shopping in the $80 rank, this is the most bought, most consumed, most gifted. Like Veuve Clicquot.
Yeah.
Veuve like love. Veuve Clicquot. That's every gift.
Oh yeah, bring me some
Oh, yeah.
cheese.
Cut them like shit. Apologies. But this
Perfect.
Is, Manchego, Gouda, Parmesan. So there's just little pieces. So you're not supposed to have much, right? What
This
do you
just
think
helps, like, cheese in general will help coat the mouth. We have a lot of tannin, teeth sweaters going on. So you have the cheese, and it'll kind of coat your mouth a little bit of a fat,
Perfect.
which matches really well.
I
Kind
also put LSD in it.
That's perfect.
Even
Goes well
better.
with my tea sweaters.
now I want to have one for sure.
I'll avoid the cheese. I don't want to contaminate my golden palate.
Shit. Should we do 4?
Give me 4.
We're
Yeah,
on
let's do
4,
four.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
We are flying through this. You see the rust immediately?
No.
No rust? Oh, that's a really red color.
Yeah.
But around the bubbles, there's like a rust red.
Thank
See?
you. Let me take a peek. So you've identified rust, have you?
Maybe not.
Here, try my new technique where you're starting a fire with it.
Oh, you gotta be careful because it's explosive.
Yeah, flammable.
Flammable is the word I was looking for.
It's always good to use a white background. Maybe I should have. But you can just use your hand. It's going to be a little bit lighter than the tablecloth we have. So you can see a little more color.
That's pretty good.
is
you
pretty
guys,
good.
You guys look ridiculous.
I'm looking at my tattoos.
Well, let me see it over your tattoos. Wow.
It's cool, doesn't it?
It does.
This one
Alright.
smells a lot more fruity. That has got to be a $6 bottle of wine. I am ready to lock that in 1,000%. That right there is 2 quarters. That is actual nothing.
Feels very alcoholic.
Well, it tastes like my left shoe. Like, that is horrible. There's no way that's an expensive bottle of wine.
Now I'm nervous.
I'm just waiting for this one to be the expensive bottle.
There's just no way. I'm very confident, based on the 3 we've had, this would fall into, like, this is probably an old world wine, but I think it's like a very cheap one. I think this is probably like your entry level to an old world wine. To me, because there's like more alcohol, it's very like pungent. It probably is cheap. This is
I will agree. I taste alcohol.
yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
like it evaporates.
Well, I don't taste as much alcohol as like 2 of the Napa Valley ones, but yeah, I would definitely say that is straight from Walmart's dumpster.
I'm down to go cheap. I don't enjoy this one, and I think we've learned we need to trust our taste.
What do you guys pick up like on the nose?
I'm not picking up much, to be honest.
Yeah, so I don't take like it's like the idea of alcohol and like the idea of a grape and nothing in between.
Just on the horizon.
yeah, like
Yeah.
on the spectrum of alcohol and grape, it's like present. It's like, there's
It's
like,
there.
yeah, there's like nothing notable about it. It's just bad. Like
Right.
they don't mesh well. It feels like there's a clash in the wine,
So
a battle.
you immediately said fruity, though, and I'm not getting fruity,
It's
which
definitely
I guess would mean old world. I think we should lock in cheap, but knowing he started to help us means we're most likely incorrect.
just based on the 3 we've had. I would say this is probably the cheapest.
Let's say it's France or Italy or Germany if they make wine. How they get it
They do.
here. Is it good?
Huh? It's getting better.
All right.
But
they're working on
Their
it.
reds are getting better. Their whites are great. They make Riesling really well.
Fair. That is very fair. They got to get it to the U.S., and that alone is going to cost more than your Barefoot or $2 Chuck, is my thought.
That's fair.
But I don't like going against your gut.
No, go. I think you should go against my gut. I think I could be extraordinarily wrong and look like a fucking moron. And so if you want to spare
But
yourself
once
from that
again,
fate,
it's supposed to taste better the better it is, and I don't like this, and you don't like this.
I hate it.
But how about this? We had a 50, we had an 80 or 90, we had a 400. What if we go in between those two? Because I really think we're going to be able to pick out the $10 and $5 one.
And I think that's what I did.
Okay.
So
lock-
I think I picked out the $10 wine.
Okay, let's go $10 then. And if they're fucking getting old world wine for $10, the shipping's fantastic.
All right, we're locking in $10.
Lock in
This
10.
is going to be my favorite one of the lineup. Most likely.
Your favorite wine or favorite to show us?
Both, I think.
Oh, no.
We're cooked. I was
Yeah.
so
We
wrong.
fucked up.
So,
Oh, just that. Oh, 1995. Probably 10
so
bucks.
this is Le Pen,
$10.
which is about $4,500 a bottle.
If that is
Holy
if that is the biggest
Is
load
this
of barnacles,
Is this from Burgundy?
So no. So
Okay.
that's one thing I didn't do. Burgundy Pinot Noir, super light in the
Yep.
realm. You don't want to have a lot of that. So this is a 1995 Le Pen.
I'm starting
I'm
to come
getting
around.
it now.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
you're
really
getting
like
now,
it.
It
yeah.
needs some
Yeah, now I
time to
taste it.
breathe a little bit. We did decant, good amount of
Probably
time.
not long enough, though.
Yeah.
Like,
You can
we
decant
rushed
for-
you.
yeah. You're gonna let this will breathe a little bit faster. So Le Pen is from Pomerol, which is the right bank of Bordeaux, and they produce 100% Merlot. So this is a Merlot, very soft.
This makes sense. I
Secondary.
have never liked Merlot ever.
Most people don't. There was a
Gotcha.
movie that came out, the Sideways movie, that actually ruined Merlot sales. Just from a quote in the movie that said, "If I'm going with you guys, like, we're not drinking fucking Merlot."
God.
So everybody thought, because of that, I'm not drinking Merlot. And it crashed Merlot sales. Le Pen, as well as Petrus, which is another wine that's very, very expensive from the same region. 100% Merlot floats around $10,000 to $20,000. And this one, the production of this wine is another reason why I think the sales are so high in cost. They produce about 500 to 600 cases of this wine, which puts you at about 7,000 bottles, give or take.
I cannot believe it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm going to finish this.
Yeah.
For sure.
that's the other cool part I think to mention here
It was too hasty. That's all.
is we're 30 years old. Like this wine's 30 years old. As you mentioned, you just
This
broke
wine
into
was
that
born when
category.
you were.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually older than this wine, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
When were you
Huh.
born?
94.
I was
Gotcha.
94 as well.
93.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. We're all close.
Yep.
Huh. It's those formative years that he had that lets him enjoy this wine more than us.
One,
We'll
one
bring you
of
back
the-
next year.
One of the cool things about it is, like, I think, as you guys have tasted, and you just mentioned it, which I think is awesome, that the wine develops. Like, there's more depth, and you kind of see it changing a little bit. Every sip, there's a
It-
little bit more. you're
I'm not
picking
just
up.
saying this because cameras are on. It actually is different now than when I first sipped it. I don't like it any more than I did.
Well,
It's just different.
You agree, Charlie?
I really think this is, out of everything we've had so far, this is the worst. Like, I do not like it. Well, that was the worst possible combination there. The
That's
lowest guest
shocking.
on the highest end.
It's exactly what
You
we're
know what?
expecting.
We
from
were
this.
at the store. We don't know that's the highest end.
That's true,
He's
actually.
been talking about $30,000 bottles, and we said Chelsea by herself.
It's a very good point.
And you notice how, and you said it without saying it exactly, everything is toned down. Alcohol's down a little bit, the oak flavor's down a little bit, the fruit flavor's down a little bit. It's because when wines age, everything integrates.
Gotcha.
Kind of like letting soup sit in the fridge.
Because that does remind me of, like, that trash, like, slap in the bag type wine in college.
I think you're gonna know that one instant. I know you
probably-
thought you knew it instantly,
I thought-
but I think you will be like, oh, I don't know anything. Anymore.
I think when it comes out, you should try this next
that.
to it, and maybe you can help differentiate your palate a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
$4,500 bottle of wine.
And I hated it.
So that's the cool part. Chateau Cellars has only had 2 vintages of this wine ever, and a total of 3 bottles that he's talking about. So the shop, there's like the production value on this to get it even to the United States in general. Like, good amount will sell in Bordeaux,
Yeah.
but
Well, because you got
Lower alpha
yeah,
bar.
there was 1 bottle of this in the entire place.
They're gonna watch this video because they were so excited that bottle. Oh
I
man!
told him exactly what was going to happen when you guys
All right.
Yeah.
good.
It was that guy. He was excited to ring up all that. And
Good.
I can imagine.
Yeah, we finally got this out. And there's some collector right now who's going to be
They are
down below the
pissed.
video pissed.
And
that you
honestly-
guys said Le Pen
Yeah.
is.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah, we got to try it and you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I hated it,
Yeah.
and I drank the whole thing.
I spit upon it.
All right, well, let's jump off the cliff to
Yeah.
number 5.
Yeah, let me see number 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need redemption. Oh,
We're halfway through.
It's very light coloration.
New World. New World.
Is it?
It's gotta be.
I haven't met her yet. Let me see.
Well, you didn't do the hand check yet.
Thank you.
Oh,
I know
Yeah.
the new invented hand check.
very fruit forward, right on the
Yes.
nose.
Oh, yes.
Not super aromatic. It's cheap.
It is actually not aromatic at all.
No.
I think you're probably right. Yes. Yes.
Pinky.
Okay.
It's fruity.
Yeah.
It's fruity. It's cheap.
This is gotta be.
I would call this $4.49.
This feels like a $2 chip.
If this is a good one, I will smash this glass on my head. No, I won't.
Tasting's
I
over.
take it back.
Tasting's over.
This has gotta be a super
It's
cheap
horrible.
one.
It sits on the tongue at the end, and it's ass. If this is the other expensive one, wine's a sham.
Yeah.
Or I just don't understand it, which makes it a sham.
If it doesn't make sense to me,
It's
garbage.
wrong.
I think this has got to be the cheapest one.
$4.40.
$4.49. Lock it in.
Yep, I think
You guys
so.
don't love it?
No.
I do not.
It's not the best wine you tasted today.
I think we got it. I think we got it.
I think we're on the right page.
So this is Trader Joe's.
$2 Chuck.
I think $4.40 at this point. Inflation matters.
$4.49 shitty wine.
Charles Shaw, they probably, when I imagine the winemaking process, they just take the vine and put it in a crusher. And then just whatever comes out is the wine.
the wine.
Yeah, they don't pick the grapes off. They just, here's the vine, put it into the whole wine crusher, and just make the juice with
They've
that.
got that woman in their facility stomping
Yeah.
on going,
Even that would cost too much money.
honestly, I would pay a pretty penny for that
Yeah.
bottle of wine.
Now I will say, going back to back with the one before, the
Yeah.
4500 that we hated.
It is.
This noticeably different.
Can you
No,
pour
it is
a
very
couple
obvious.
little shots so they can try them side by side?
I'm not saying I now like the one before.
No, I still hate it.
But it is.
I would
so
keep it
clear.
in glass.
Here, the other thing, if we don't want to waste the good one, is we can always
That's
sip off.
the good one.
Yeah, why don't you guys?
So that's the good one, and then
Okay.
you need the one that's.
Do you want
Shit.
to take this?
Yeah, I was gonna say cursing is fine, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
I was
can
like,
say
your
whatever you
videos,
want.
like, I watched plenty of them. There's
I'm gonna take a sip of this.
There's definitely colorful language.
enough colorful vernacular that paints this beautiful picture. Huh? Well, I was gonna say, unless you all want our own glass, I don't think.
Yeah, that is. Like I said,
It's
going
night
back to
and
back,
day.
it's
It
not
really
even
is.
close, really. I don't like it at all, but it is definitely different than what I thought.
Even the smell has changed
Yeah.
a little bit.
There is. It's gonna sound pretentious. I don't know. There's such a different depth to that wine versus this one. This is grape juice with alcohol.
Depth is the best way to put it.
So another thing I was going to mention, since trying them back to back, I still would have never put that like upper tier, but I think going forward, I'm going to know what the upper tier will
Yeah,
taste like.
like you said, it's the complexity is
Yeah.
just on a crazy.
Because you
level.
taste it, this is grape juice
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
hint of alcohol.
All right, number 6.
Let's do it.
Time to go on a hot
Let's
streak.
do it.
Can I actually have a splash of water?
An amateur.
Yeah.
It almost tasted a little smoky to me. I don't know if that's wrong. I don't know. There
No,
was
it's good. Merlot comes with like a smoke, violet, a lot of floral characteristics. I know. Sounds
Yeah.
as nerdy as we're gonna get, but it has a lot of that secondary characteristic that shows really nice, especially with age.
This is old world.
And when we taste that glass, I love the color check here.
Oh yeah, that is
yeah.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Is this another Merlot?
No, this is a sexual wine. Not super aromatic though.
We haven't thought any of.
That's not true. There was one of them that was really punching.
This one, as we go back, I like the idea of you guys maybe even using this as like a bridge
Yep.
where you need to refer back to it.
That's a good idea.
What is the test? I've heard it's crazy to be.
Oh, like
Psalm.
the Psalm test.
And then
Oh,
there
that's
are
a good question.
There's
Yeah.
levels, right?
Yeah, so there are levels.
What level are
There's
you at?
4 levels. So in WSET, perfectly enough, I'm level 2.
Nice.
In Quartermasters is where we're going to get all the slander. I'm working on my level 2. Took Quartermasters level 1, so I've taken both sides of the test. Worked as a Psalm now for 6 years, so the chat of wine. But there are 4 levels in the Quartermasters of Sommeliers. And Master Sommelier, which is level 4, there's probably about 270 in the world since the 60s. 200.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like a 3% pass rate on the test, which is just insane. The test itself, when you get into like certified, is a blind tasting. So, for example, you would have 2 whites and 2 reds. You taste them, you tell them what the age is, what the grape varietal is, and where you think it's from. And then you do a theory exam, which is just like questions about wine, and then you do a service exam where we serve wine to a master sommelier or an advanced, whoever's there for your test taking, and then you showcase proper wine service, which is part of like the Court of Masters, more so service orientated, where WSET is focused on people who find this more of a hobby. The level 4 is crazy because not only do you do the blind tasting portion, but now the blind tasting portion is so ramped up. You have 3 whites, 3 reds, and you have to tell them where it comes from to the village. And they mix in vintages.
Wow.
So like you'll have one, you'll say,
Gotta know the trade routes.
yeah, this white wine is 2001 from a small portion of inside Germany, inside this village, inside this
Tell
area.
me the boat's VIN number. That brought
Which
it over
side of
here.
the street
Literally.
is the winery on?
Yeah, and you have to know who produced it. So that's one of the cool
That's-
things. Like
so a
you're
lot of
like,
it's like memorizing too, so you can pull on that knowledge.
correct,
Huh.
yeah.
Do you think you you'll ever hit level 3? Or do you ever think you'll hit level 4?
Level 3 is super intense, and I love the idea. I have a lot of good friends who are advanced, is what the level 3 is. I possibly strive for it, but I love crossing over both cocktails and wine.
Right.
That would involve this deep dive
I see.
into wine. The advanced is a little bit more then, but it is you ask any wine people, that is a very, very hard test. Moving in the percentage category, I always like to paint it for people who've never taken the test. Like level 1 is like 1 to maybe like 15% of the wine knowledge world. Level 2 will jump you to like 35%, and then level 3 will jump you to like 70.
That's a big jump.
So that category going from 2 to 3 is such a large jump that it's like a small percentage of people who go certified go level 3, and even smaller go level 4.
How many of your friends are Psalms?
A good portion, or they're into
Your friend
wine.
group sounds very different than mine. A lot more intelligent, actually.
The other part is that
Do you disagree?
I love meeting Psalms, and I'm like, are you somebody who appreciates wine and knows about it and just learns and is like, wine is, alcohol at the end of the day? Or are you like, this wine comes from this region, pinky's out, all the above, super high pretentiousness around it, which I like to say at the end of the day, it's alcohol, right? You're drinking alcohol. In any realm, you drink enough of these wines, we're all going to be tipsy to drunk at the end of this. And granted, you could drink super high ends or low ends, and you all end up with the same outcome. So one of my favorite questions at the restaurant is, what do you drink at home? How much money do you want to spend? And what are you thinking about having to eat? Because those are the 3 factors that I think matter so much when picking a great bottle of wine. Because it doesn't need to be great to the people who are buying $10,000 bottles of wines. It needs to be great to you.
What's not subjective though? This wine is bad.
I do. I thought the same thing. It's very strong alcohol. You haven't agreed with me on that note.
I think you guys are working on the agreeing part.
Yeah,
Today.
we're trying.
So for me, like on that sip as well, it's not an alcohol taste. It's like a rotten fruit taste.
You think they used bad? Maybe we got a bad batch.
Yeah, like I think it tastes to me like spoiled, but I feel like that might be indicative of something higher end.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like maybe that just means it's very aged.
When I say heavy teeth sweaters, I mean like the sweater that SpongeBob's grandma knitted for him, like heavy teeth sweaters.
I would think this is a higher end wine though.
I think so too. If
So-
this is the $10, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you guys think about the finish? Something we learned here today.
I think it's finished the bad.
I don't think it's finished.
It's incomplete. This is the pre alpha.
Put it back in. It feels like it sticks on my teeth for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't taste it for a long time.
Yeah, you only taste it for like a second. You feel it though.
Yeah, you knew it was there.
Well, he spit it out, so it's probably not that expensive.
I need to start just
Very
drinking everything.
astute observation.
Nice.
The whole point was to get him really drunk.
Okay, this is actually probably like I'd say somewhere in the middle. It's probably not like a super high end wine, but I still don't think
We're
it's
not
a
in
cheap
4
one.
digits.
No.
And we have 1 left or 2 left.
There's 2 left.
All right.
I
Why
think
don't-
this would be another triple digit.
Let's call it 200.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, 200.
Lock it in. 200.
This is just better and better every time we unveil.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I
Wait,
don't think
what?
he means because we're doing better and better.
So
that's
this
fancy.
is Termes. So this is a Spanish wine. So we are in the old world, which is great. You're picking up that dryness,
that.
which is we are gaining.
We're getting
Education
Yeah, we're
has
getting
gone
better.
like here in the quickest wine tasting you have. This wine's $20. So
Okay.
about in the $20 realm.
Okay.
Spanish wine also is a great value. You can go and you pick up a bottle of Spanish wine that has some age to it, softer. They age it for a long time in oak. It's going to provide a great value. So this tastes a little bit more high end, which was the perception, but you're paying $20. This is Tinta de Toro, which is the grape varietal, which is just a clone of Tempranillo.
We
So,
keep forgetting
Tempranillo.
that if we don't like it, except for this one, if
Yeah.
we don't like it,
Did you
it's
like
cheaper.
this one?
I did
No.
not.
Yeah, yeah.
No good.
$20. $20 on the shelf.
God damn it, Chuck.
Yeah.
We're shit in the bed.
Yeah, I think we kind of got in our own heads there.
All right, this next
We
one,
overcooked.
I really want us.
We gotta lock it.
You guys got to hit at least one on the head.
I want to clear
Well, we did. We
out-
got the.
First one, I think.
Well, no, the Trader.
Second.
The
Oh, Trader
Joe's.
Joe's.
Yeah.
We got
You
Oh,
knew
you
what
got, yeah,
complete
you got the
garbage
Trader.
was.
Yeah,
That's great.
true.
I want us to woosah. I want us to clear the brain. Start fresh.
Yeah, Wim Hof,
You
ready
want
to
some cheese? You want some water?
I
you
think
want
cheese would probably fix it.
Yeah.
Fixes every problem.
Some
You could,
cheese, some lunch, maybe a little nap. Ready. All right. Good cheese.
go? No, I'm good, thank you.
On to 7. 7 of 8.
All right. I've cleared my head.
Yep.
I've forgotten everything I know about wine.
That's good
Perfect.
news. That's what we needed. That's where we were getting lost. We knew too much.
Too much, and it was getting in the way.
Okay, this immediately mad. I don't know if you noticed. There was rust in there.
Rust.
Very
colored-
rusty.
Look, we're
Oh,
we're on the same page. We're doing our little fusion dance.
right.
We are one mind, two minds working as one.
Okay.
It's dark.
Yeah, hold it up like to that light.
To the light?
That's not even red.
If you look at mine, kind of like SpaghettiOs, it says "Old World."
When you're right, you're right. And she is
It's
chirping.
Not, and it's not often.
Not aromatic at all, naturally.
We should have given him a notepad to be like, he thinks it's aromatic when we're like, it's definitely not aromatic.
Write my breakdown.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I haven't taken a sip yet.
That's pretty good. That is probably one of the best ones we've had today.
It's smooth.
Very smooth.
If it's $10, I'm gonna cry.
Hey, there's no
Or
way.
go buy 100.
There's no way.
No.
Like it's complex. We're not reading a simple short story. This is the
Genghis
haunting
Khan.
of Adeline.
Oh, it is.
600
It is.
pages of action.
Yep, kicking in the doors, killing 12 guys.
Mhm.
A little bit of sexual assault. It's not a good book. Don't read it.
Bad book, but a long book is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is telling me a long story. I feel like this would be in the thousands.
I wouldn't be shocked if this was $1,000.
I don't know. I feel like it might be.
Oh, you think more than that?
I think it could be.
No shot Chelsea bought more than that. Like, think about it. He's only ever had 3 in the store.
You're so right, actually.
I don't think we can go above
That means
it.
there's 2 left.
He's also
No,
right.
they were sold out. This was the last bottle in the store. And the guy was like,
And a
well,
crazy vintage, too.
yeah, he's like, well, if you like want to buy it.
I enjoy this.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably not more expensive though. That's a really good thing to go off of. But I definitely think this is like $1,000, $2,000.
Yeah, I don't know what that range is. I
don't
think
either.
this is for sure, in my mind, the second most expensive. I think we just hedge our bets, $1,500.
Yeah, $1,500 sounds good to me.
All right, lock it in. 1,500.
I'm watching learned experiences happen before my eyes here.
Oh, I see. He's proud. He's proud.
I'm proud.
That was like a proud papa.
Yeah. So this is Chateau Lafite Rothschild, 1999.
That's got to be good.
$900.
Oh, wow.
That's
We were right.
I would say
So-
percentage-wise, pretty good.
That's
Based-
solid,
yeah.
right?
Based on what you guys said, this is the second most expensive, which is awesome. When you're looking at this type of wine, it can vary. So 900 is for 1999, which they'll say was an okay vintage. Like it produced good wine, okay wine. But when you're in this house, so Lafite Rothschild is a house of 5 houses. In 1855, they did a classification of Bordeaux. So in 1855, they picked the 4 best houses and then classified the rest as first growth, second growth, third growth, fifth growth, and said that this is the best wine that Bordeaux makes. In 1973, they added Mouton, which Chateau Mouton, and they added that in 1973 to make it 5 first growths. And this is a first growth. So in the pinnacle of the France wine world, there's only 5 houses that make the best wine in Bordeaux, and this is one of them.
That's
Nice.
cool. Can I see
Nice.
the
So
bottle?
yeah, of course.
I love the face on it.
Yeah, so
That's
they,
the kind of thing that would make me, as you know,
Yeah.
I've drawn 2 faces on my wine bottles. Then I would see the price and say,
Yeah.
give me the George Washington.
so if you look at that, if you look at the picture, you just want to say it's got to be pricey.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has to be.
100. Well, this is a little misleading, but yeah. That,
Honestly, it is. If you did that, it feels much more
Yeah.
expensive.
yeah.
But yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
So the cool part about this one, in comparison to the Le Pen we had at 4,500, that's on the right bank of Bordeaux, which is 100% Merlot. This is on the left bank of Bordeaux. So we're still in the same area, but on the left side, split by the river. And this is going to be Cabernet dominant. So predominantly Cabernet, 26 years old.
Gotcha.
It's
That's
about
really good.
drinking age. Like this is when it really starts to show. You get a little bit of that earth, a little bit of the oak, a little bit of like herbaceous and black currant that you pick up. But again, it's smooth, softer. The alcohol softened out. The oak's integrated really well. So this just is. It's just showing so good.
What is blackcurrant?
It's like a fruit. I guess.
Oh,
it's
okay.
thought it
more
was a
fruit.
currant.
Yeah. Currant, currant,
Okay,
tomato.
you wouldn't make
tomato.
fun of me if I said currant.
No, we don't make
Alright,
fun of
cool.
anybody for pronunciation. Because again,
why we brought
is
you
anybody
up.
here from France?
No.
Then how do you know French words?
one of the saddest moments in my life is at one point I took French for a very long time.
You
I
did.
was near fluent. I could go to France, hold a conversation, do whatever. I can barely say hello anymore because, oddly enough, no one in Florida speaks French.
Odd. You need to get into
Weird.
wine.
I am better at Spanish than I am French now, and it's sad.
Can you still read it?
I can read it. I can't speak it.
That's
Read this.
Oh, he said, oh.
Do not dump those other units.
Yeah. This is an experience, which I always say. Like, one thing cool about wine that I add, this is the nerd portion, is somebody in 1999 picked these grapes. Somebody picked them, did the whole thing. Somebody in 1999, 26 years ago, made this wine, put it in a bottle, then let it sit. And 26 years later, we are in 2025 drinking it.
We are on YouTube posting a video drinking it.
Yeah.
And that
That
guy's
person-
watching it.
If they're watching it, they're like, holy shit.
He might not even have a cell phone.
True. Very good point. That is really cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
All right,
one last one. You guys got to
Here you go.
nail this one.
This is going to be on the nose.
He just said it when the camera turned off for a second. He will give us Psalm level 1 if we get this
It's on
one
level
right.
4.
Psalm level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps saying he has the authority to do it.
I feel like it's got to be like a mid-level one.
Mid-level, for sure.
There's no way there's another cheap one left, right?
No,
There
and he
can't be.
did it confirm that's second most
That was the
expensive.
second most expensive.
That's
No
either-
rust. No rust.
That's either a new old world or an old new world. We're right on that fence.
Can't teach an old world new worlds.
Oh no.
That one got me.
Very fruity.
Very
Very
fruity.
fruity.
Well, you gotta cheers the last one.
That's it. I lost a little there.
Can you taste the elevation? What elevation are we at?
I'll let you know.
How many thousand feet? Yeah.
Oh, very alcohol heavy.
Sea level.
Mm.
1,000 leagues.
Yeah, we are.
It's just salt water.
We're slightly north of the equator.
Hmm.
Would you agree with that? Yeah. See,
That's where Florida is.
that was impressive.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I could be wrong. This tastes like a Spanish wine. Well, based on the $10 Spanish, $20 Spanish wine we had earlier.
Fruit, though, would lead us to New World.
Which just narrows you down to like 6 other comments.
That's true. We're out of Europe.
Yep.
I mean, it's got to be a mid-level wine. It's not a cheap wine.
It's
There's
gotta
no
be.
way. There's no way it's a
Metagaming
cheap
this,
wine.
it has to be mid.
Would you put it above that 450 bottle earlier?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I would either.
I would go under.
It's not as smooth.
I'm guessing north of the equator, somewhere around 2022, 2023.
Might have been brewed in my backyard.
I know you do have all those grapevines.
Not to skew where you're going, but
Yeah.
I would have probably went like a 300 and 350.
I was
but-
going to say 260.
Oh, okay. So we're in the
Which I
same
said
like,
earlier
general
for
area.
something. I just guessed the wrong one.
Yeah, I'd be very comfortable locking in like a 260, 300 somewhere in there.
All right, which side of that? Because we
I would
wanna
go
get on
like
the head.
I'd be going like a 300. Like
Let's talk in 3.
We like
I
it.
like 3.
yeah,
I
it's-
like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
All
300.
right, number 8.
Come on, don't make me sad, Tyler.
It might be like a $600 one.
Oh, that would be fine.
No,
just
I
thought
gotta
it would
say,
be like-
there's a lot of learned experience here. So this is a 2021 Quintessa,
Okay.
which is a Rutherford Cabernet. Rutherford's a smaller AVA within Napa Valley, and it's 225.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was not my spit bucket. It was my water bottle.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's-
I couldn't feel more proud at this.
That
point.
is awesome.
260 was like,
I
you
feel
guys are
like-
literally nailing the realm. This is a New World wine, $225. The cool thing about 2021 vintage, I kind of say this to the end. This wine received 100 points from wine enthusiasts. So, as like
I'm
wine
assuming out of
ratings,
100.
100 out of 100. They averagely shoot, if you're drinking 90-point wines, they're phenomenal. But to
Yeah.
receive a perfect 100 score like this vintage 21 is
That's
a very
really
like
awesome.
special one.
I like this one.
I'm happy we got that.
Hey, one more cheers.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
let me
yeah,
hold it
bring
the
it
right
in.
way.
That was great
Okay.
work.
Wow, I feel like we learned something.
I always was under the
Lot.
impression that if you did all the wines side by side, you would taste minimal differences. I was wrong.
They're
I
very
was very
different.
wrong for sure.
Very different.
Yeah,
Wow. Thank
Especially
you
in
very
different
much.
price points. No,
100%.
I enjoyed this maybe as much or more.
I'm gonna tell you, we've been sitting at a table like this for 9 years at this point. I don't think I've ever learned a thing.
Until today.
Change it. How would you feel about being our Somm and going out and getting all the Somm badges and coming back and teaching?
Yeah. Good thing there's only going to be 4 gyms that we got to go through.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the Elite Four. Well, no, that was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for coming out for
Yeah,
it.
really
No,
appreciate
was
it.
Great.
I know we'll see you again in 20 minutes for another wine video.
For the TOC one.
Yeah, you
video.
can check that out on the other channel. It may already be out or not yet.
Those are your options.
Let's go look. Is there anything you'd like to shout out?
I just, for me, I appreciate the ability to come out here and have something like within my profession be super fun with, great guys that I've already watched your YouTube videos and seen for a long period of time as I grew up, and to be sitting at a table drinking wine and kind of just shooting the shit over some great expensive wines and some absolutely shit wines. It's been a really fun experience, and this is kind of part of what I always like to say my job is. Like, we're just introducing people to wine. Like, you can make it pretentious, you can make it hard, you can say, oh, I know this, and you need to go home and read a book before you should drink wine. And I think that's not the case. Like, everybody should just taste wine and see what you like and then drink that. If you want to drink Moscato every day of your life, do it. Barefoot Moscato's good for some people. And if you get into the price point
Pull
where
it back on.
yeah, when you get in the price point of $100, $150, and you want to have a special night or an anniversary or whatever, you can use this little bit of knowledge we gained today to say this wine's good or this wine is dog shit.
I am so excited to go to Pont the next time.
Yeah, we're going to be experts. I'll come in
Well,
with
you
a
guys
monocle.
need to. I was gonna say you have to let me know before you come in, so we can. I'll just blind taste you there.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
That'd be
so
so
fun.
fun.
You give me a price point, and I'll say, hey, tell me where we're at. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
No,
again.
cheers.
Really
Of course,
appreciate
man.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.